And you're not just escorted out, you're escorted off the premises. As you leave, though, Murphy, Betty gives you a see you at the fights.
He goes to his pocket, pulls out the kiss.
Returns it, pulls out the receipt.
Roll a charm.
Pulls out the receipt.
That's not good. It's an 83 out of 15.
You failed then, right?
Yeah, oh, that's a hard failure. Yeah.
Yeah, she just grabs it and holds it to her chest. Would have been great if you would have passed, but...
Yeah.
And you leave. It is now... You got there probably about 11 a.m. because visiting hours that you had heard, even though you didn't know you couldn't visit, didn't start till 11. So you're walking out probably close to, I'll say, 2:30 p.m.
Murphy, I didn't like that one bit.
No, that was really bad.
There's definitely something going on there that's not right, and it needs to be stopped this instant.
I know nothing about law or like how to get people out. Do you have a friend or like something we could do?
I think maybe we might want to investigate Danvers as best we can, and then if we can't get help legally, we have to do what we have to do. We might have to sneak in after dark. But it sounds like we only have 3 days in order to get my uncle out safe. He kept yelling 3 days as he was being dragged off, and something is going to happen in that place in 3 days.
I heard that. Well, if we go back in, we need like a crowbar, maybe a gun. I'm terrible with guns. Maybe a gun.
Guess who is also terrible with guns? Yeah, the librarian, who's great with guns. All those books I've been shooting.
It's a hobby.
Wild books I hunt.
We got like something to, break these chains and the.
We can go get some supplies. I have the money.
Yeah.
We can do that, but we'll have to come back.
Yeah, and talk to a lawyer friend maybe. Maybe do that first.
I'll see what I can do. Let's get a hotel in the area, and then see what we could do in the area to figure out more about this place, and then go back.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds solid.
I drive my shitty, slightly busted car off the road back to Danvers. I'm assuming Danvers is like the town that this institution's in?
No, Danvers sits upon Hawthorne Hill that you drive all the way up. The city that's nearest by that has a railroad station that allows you to get there is Salem.
Oh, fuck. Information that would have been good to know going in.
Yeah, maybe I could have mentioned that, but...
What's the name of this town? Welcome to Salem. Well, fuck.
Good old Salem.
Yeah. So I guess we go down to Salem to go get a hotel.
Sure. You drive around the hotel and you find the inn named Sleepy Salem. And you've checked yourself the Sleepy Salem Inn, and you've gotten a room. Is it a room for 1 or 2?
Room for 2. Room for 2.
Don't know what your childhood's like exactly.
Those kind of friends. He's my friend service.
I am your service friend.
Yes.
Established.
What services did you think
Some people like separate rooms. So you don't live in this town or anything like that.
Oh, no. It's more so a safety thing. Like, I don't trust anybody in this town or anything, so. I guess, Murphy. I guess we're just chatting in our home base, which is the hotel.
Yeah.
I believe maybe we should check out Hall of Records or a police station or maybe even the library to see if we can find any information about Danvers' past and see if there's any reason we can bring it up to the authorities to come with us on this hunt.
Oh yeah, our buddy was talking about a judge or something.
Judge Hawthorne, yes, that's correct. He did mention that. Good thing you remembered that because I completely forgot. I was a bit stressed.
He was talking about a judge and a her. That's about what I got.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's Hall of Records, library, sure, let's hit it up.
allow me to fill you in on probably the 3 locations you would frequent most for the information you're looking for in this town. Either the archives at the Salem newspaper, the town hall, which has a lot of listed records there, or the Hawthorne the Historical Society. That's what that word says.
Alrighty. I think, as a librarian, my first indication, maybe we can split up for this, but my first place that I would probably go is you said the town hall?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where I would probably go.
The first place I said was the archives at the Salem newspaper. There's also the town hall.
Yeah, town hall is where I'd go. Maybe Murphy, maybe you can go to the newspaper and see what you could dig up.
Not like the Historical Society, they seem...
That is true. We are trying to find the history of the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there.
We'll meet back
and there's
here.
also I'm sorry, there's the library. There is a library.
Oh, well, fuck, I'm going to the library. I'm fucking a librarian.
Yeah.
Do my
Can't
shit.
believe I skipped
Do
that.
my shit.
I skipped it because I thought I already said it. The library, it's the library, the archives at the Salem newspaper, the town hall, or the Historical Society.
Murphy, I'm gonna get my shit on and go to the library.
Get your shit on, as they say.
We'll meet back here later tonight and see what we discover.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, and I guess we split off to go do those things.
Great. Who goes where again?
I'm gonna go to the library and he's going to the Historical Society.
All right, Sebastian, we'll go with you first and historical. So you pull up to the library, and the library's actually really nice because the local library here is the only library actually is the one that's at the university. So you pull up to the Peabody Institute. That's your local library, and you walk in. It's grand because in Massachusetts, this is one of the premier institutes that you could go to.
Nice. Is this place real, by the way? Do you know?
Yes.
Nice.
I don't know if it's the premier, but the Peabody Institute. Many of the locations are real.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. That's probably my favorite thing about this system, or the modules for this system, is that they tend to use real places.
Well, sure, the module's good. I looked up some of these.
Oh,
so.
Cool. I did more homework.
Alrighty, a little more.
So I guess I'll walk in. It's a library, so you don't necessarily need to talk to anybody. But I guess I will because I want to expedite what I'm looking for. So I'll find the nearest librarian.
You're also like a 35-year-old man walking into a college library, so everyone looks at you.
I work in a college library. I work in the Orn Institute, so...
Sure! There's a front desk.
Front desk. All right. Yeah, so I walk up to the front desk and I say, "Excuse me, sir, I'm looking for some information."
A wrinkly old woman looks up at you, and... She says, "Excuse me, sir."
Pardon, I misjudged. I'm looking.
I'll be honest, you can't really tell except for the fact she's wearing a dress. And you see there's a name tag that says Ms. Zika.
There you go. Miss Zika. All right.
Seeca.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like the mosquito virus. Just like, oh.
No.
Okay. So what's it called? Miss, I'm looking for some information about records on local mental institutions. If you can direct me to where those kind of records would exist.
Oh, excellent. The library is the perfect place for you to find such. Just please present your student identification.
I'm a guest in town. I don't have student identification, unfortunately.
Oh, unfortunate indeed. Do you have a local library card for the city of Salem?
I pull out my librarian badge. Don't think that's a thing. But I probably do have some sort of credential that I'm a librarian at a different university or something.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'll pull that out and be like, I don't have any. I'm only visiting in town. I don't stay here, so I don't have a Salem card, but I am a librarian of the Orn Institute, if that helps me at all.
Welcome. Make a persuade or a charm check, whichever one you prefer.
Why are they all so bad? I'm gonna go with charm, because it's 5 points higher. Hey, is luck a thing we could spend in this?
You can indeed spend
luck. Alright,
luck.
I'm spending 3 luck to make that.
Okay.
And I hand her my librarian credentials.
She looks at. Well, you hold it up to her, and she looks at you. Goes, "Oh my!" And she takes her hair and she pushes it up a little bit. Well, another reference librarian for a local university. Well, you must understand all the struggles I do go through when people don't bring in proper identification.
Oh, absolutely. I've been there, done that. It's the worst, honestly. Just a bit of librarian jargon.
Oh, yes. Yeah, your glasses are quite exquisite.
Oh, yes, they're
Thick.
bifocals, and I don't pick up on flirting at all. Like, I just...
Lenses.
the nice bifocals. I got them, they're good. Really.
You must be well read. Hmm?
Oh, of course, I'm a librarian. What librarian is not well read, miss?
As well, I've never been able to find a man as well read as myself, you see. That's why I've been single all this time, waiting for the right one.
Oh, is that so? Well, hopefully one day they will arrive. Boy, it's getting hot in here. It's just, really just not picking up on the flirting, muscles. But totally. It's just, my arms are really sore.
Oh my, it is. As she opens her shawl a little bit.
Roll for initiative.
Well,
alright.
please, if someone as esteemed as yourself, I would be honored if you used our facilities and local library. What are you looking for exactly? Maybe I could be of some assistance. I would love to work alongside you.
I guess,
you could do a library roll after you give me a subject you want.
Oh, sure, yeah. I'm looking for information on, the local mental institution, Danvers.
Okay, now you can make a library use roll. Mm-hmm.
12. Got it. I got a 60 in library use.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, of course. It's quite a subject. Many reports upon our local. It's quite it's almost as if it was alive. You know. It's got its own celebrity status, world renowned in mental research, thanks to good old Dr. Shine from back then. Well, allow me to lead you to our Danvers historical section. It's actually wonderful summer reading.
Oh, I can't wait. Thank you so much, miss.
Great. Here's what you find out while researching Danvers. You've gone through quite a few records, and as you've gone through them, you've kind of gathered overall. They tend to repeat themselves: old books, local magazines, things like that. But there's a dark reputation that's cloaked the asylum soon after its construction. There were a high number of incidents and patient fatalities. No official or conclusive investigation is on record related to those earlier troubled years. Mm-hmm. And the other thing that you found out there is William A. Herrick, MD, original superintendent at Danvers, died on the job after falling down a flight of stairs in the asylum in 1890. Dr. William Shine was appointed new superintendent that same year. Soon after Shine's appointment, asylum mishaps and fatalities dropped dramatically.
Let's see. Oh, okay, I can read it. I guess I'll read it out loud so the people at home can know.
Please.
What's the top word, though? Because it got kind of glared out. Danvers Asylum.
Danvers Asylum superintendent builds amphitheater for patients.
That's right. Yeah, that was new there. Workmen at Danvers State Lunatic Asylum broke ground today for the establishment of a small amphitheater to be enjoyed by the patients. Residents will enjoy quiet conversation space, poetry readings, and musical performances in an idyllic outdoor setting next to the asylum's reservoir by Imagine Dragons. No. A beautiful place where water and earth meet, says Superintendent James Berger. Asylum resident and chief laborer Andrew McBride, that's interesting, added that his team had some difficulty breaking up them removing a large granite disc bearing an artistic design set into the hillside where the amphitheater is to be built. The asylum's prior superintendent, Dr. William Shine, had the disc placed on the side of the Hawthorne Hill. Dr. Shine, a world traveler, is said to have believed that the granite disc was a symbol of good luck for the asylum. Meta-knowledge, it sounds like fucking cult shit, but whatever.
Take what you will from the article.
Yeah. Local residents question the expense of building an amphitheater for mentally ill patients. However, Dr. Berger defends the creation of the amphitheater, explaining it is important to remember that we must look to the betterment of all of our citizens, especially those deemed too delicate or damaged to be part of the ebb and flow of the greater world, says the asshole. So I get a little mad at that last sentence because he comes off as a different person to the media than he does when he's sitting in his office, but that is interesting that they went so far out of the way to build an amphitheater, and in the process of doing so have removed something that was deemed as good luck. Interesting. So, is that all I find?
I believe so. Based off of what you asked for, that's all you find.
Yeah. I guess we can cut back to Murph.
You betcha. Great, Murph. How are you finding this historical society?
Murphy's just gonna walk around town trying to find it.
Hi there, this is Dave. I accidentally screwed up the recording here, so I'm just going to recap what happened. Essentially, Murphy walked around Salem for a really long time because Sebastian had taken the car and he forgot to drop off Murphy at the Historical Society before leaving for the library. He got so excited due to being a librarian, as you see. And when Murphy finally arrived, it was after 5 o'clock. And apparently everything in Salem closes at 5 o'clock. So that leaves us with Murphy and...
Door's locked.
Door's locked. That's a damn shame. I don't see a reason to break into this place. That seems way outside the norm. What else did they say? It was Historical Society, Library. One other place? What was it? Crowbar. I'm gonna go buy a crowbar.
Go buy a crowbar?
Yeah.
Sure. So you've done about an hour of walking. You start walking back in town. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw, but at half strength.
35. Yeah, I hit it exactly.
Hit it exactly? Good. Keep going.
Look for any sort of general store, any sort of hardware store.
Sure. You walk around town. Everything closes about 5 o'clock.
I feel like this Danvers place, this town sucks. I'm gonna head back to the inn. Just wait for Sebastian.
Great. Sebastian, it's approaching 5 o'clock. Excuse me, sir. The library's about to close unless you're insisting on staying after hours.
I look at my watch, and I look back to her, and I go, does 5 o'clock seems awful early to be closing the library? Is this how Salem operates?
No, not typically, but it is fall and the weather is getting quite nasty out, and well, Fridays and Saturdays we close early, and today's Friday because some of us, well, have places to go out.
That
with
makes sense.
people.
And speaking of weekends, that reminded me of Daze, and I stopped for a second and I go, do you know any reason that in 3 days the date would be important?
She sits there and she thinks, well, 3 days. The only thing I can think of is, well, there's a new moon in 3 days, and what's nice is the moon's bright and full, and it's just so romantic out because it's hard to see the stars really. The sky's so dark, yet there's the one beacon of light from the moon.
New moon, you say, and that reminds me
Yes.
of when the sky meets the new moon. She will be pleased by that.
Mhm. It's a great time to take a lady out for a stroll.
Is there anything horrifying about a new moon? To like cut her off of her romantic ideas.
Well, not really. It's maybe being alone and not having a beau to take you out and hold your arm. It could be quite lonely out. And,
Yeah,
well,
that's a shame. I
sense
pick up
of
my jacket.
right.
I start to. I want to thank you for all of your help today. You're fantastic. Thank you so much.
Oh, yes, wonderful. If you think of anything else you'd like to research, I feel like we only touched on so little. We are open tomorrow.
Thank you. I might have to come back and peruse. Thank you so much.
Oh,
and I start to
come.
walk out.
And peruse.
Thirsty woman.
And you leave. A lot of thirsty women. Didn't write them like that. That's just how they turned
That's
out.
just something happened. And
A lot of thirsty women.
Whoops.
Yeah.
But
Okay. What do you two do?
I guess because I've done my thing, I'm gonna go meet Murphy back at the hotel.
Great. You meet Murphy back at the hotel because that's where he went to.
Yeah, everything closed super early, and I didn't have the car. You did, so, got nothing.
Well, fix my glasses really quick. Murphy, I found out. I guess I just relay all that to him.
Yeah.
No need to go back over it. Large disc was broken building the amphitheater. The guy, essentially, I think Dr. Shine, who was I believe the superintendent before Dr. Berger, may have killed his previous boss. Because it says Dr. William A. Herrick fell down a flight of stairs, and I don't know about you, but I've read plenty of books where if someone falls down a flight of stairs, it's usually a push instead of a trip.
Alright, so what happened to where's this Shine guy now?
Dr. Shine? I'm not sure. Do we actually know that and I just missed it?
Where Dr. Shine is?
Yeah. Was he
Nope,
just
you haven't done any research on Dr. Shine.
Yeah, Dr. Shine, maybe I can look into him at Town Hall tomorrow. That might be a good idea. But yes, everything does close quite early. Tomorrow I will make sure I drive you to wherever you want to go for an investigation. How does that sound, Mr. Murphy?
It sounds a lot better than walking.
Yeah, which is great, because Mr. Murphy, you've been out walking about 2.5 hours in the chilly autumn, and you don't feel so good. Go ahead and make one more Constitution check.
Probably all those worms in your fucking eyes.
At a quarter.
I got a 19. That makes it. Oh, at
Makes
a
it-
quarter? A quarter? No, that doesn't make it a
Quarter.
quarter. Nope.
You feel drained, and energy's low. All of a sudden, you just feel sick.
Yep.
Almost
It's been a long-
unable to move.
It's a long day. I'm gonna crash. Take me somewhere tomorrow.
Sorry,
I'll take off.
Boba.
Take off my vest and unbutton the shirt all the way and just lay on the bed and crash.
I nod to him. I'm gonna like very quickly see if I could spot hidden and notice if he's got like a fever or anything like that. Just really stare at his open shirt.
Sure. Go ahead and make a spot hidden check.
Service friend. Dang, I got a 6.
Great. You were doing a spot hidden of a fever. He apparently opened his shirt, so he feels warm. You think he looks like he could be warm.
Does he look like he's sweating a lot and his eyes are
Sure.
like kind of sunken in?
I don't know if his eyes are sunken in, but
Yeah.
he's sweating, sure, and his cheeks are a little red, forehead's a little red.
Murphy, are you feeling all right?
I'm just feeling super tired. There was the shit earlier. There was the eye worms. There
Yeah,
was like
eye
walking
worms.
around. Oh yeah, it's like you got athlete's foot when you're in the gym sometimes. It's kind of like that, but your face. I think I read about it once.
Murphy, I read a lot of books and I have never read about that. Can I take a look at your eye really quick?
I guess.
Can I guess maybe roll first aid to just kind of look at his eye?
First make an education check.
Education. Hey, guess who's great at that?
Mm-hmm.
Oop, where'd it go? I gotta re-roll that one. 10 out of 80.
Great.
75.
You have never heard of any situation where eye worms would be okay.
Would be
Or
okay.
Or they would go away overnight. This is not good.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely not good. There's no suspicion about it. If you wanted to make a first aid check, it would be to try and remove eye worms.
Yeah, I want to see if I can like look into his eye, and if I see it, maybe remove it or something.
Sure. Give me more description, or are you just gonna go at it with your hands?
Well, I didn't really bring like a med kit or anything on me. What is my gear actually? Do I have anything? I have an ancient Incan coin that I keep on me, but I'm not gonna like pop his eyeball out with the coin. So,
that's how you do it.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna try and open his eyelids like this to see if I can kind of look around and everything like that. Yeah, kind of exactly like that.
With your big, fat human fingers.
Yeah, just to
go
see if
ahead
I can
and make
find
a first,
it.
Go. Are you doing a spot hidden, or are you doing a first
spot
aid to
hidden
try and grab
first
it?
to see if I can see anything wrong.
Sure, go ahead and make a spot hidden on his eye.
Yeah, right now all he said, he's just told me about it. I don't know if I actually can assess the situation.
Mm-hmm.
I got I could spend 18 luck. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I want to help. Alrighty. Yeah, I got it.
Yep, you see an eye worm in there.
Murphy, that is not good.
But it's not just one.
Oh, Murphy.
You see, probably they're not very big. They're maybe, I don't know, like a 1.5 millimeters in size. But you can see them all wiggling. It's probably about 8 or 9 from what you can see.
Murphy, they are reproducing. They are multiplying. This is not good.
Do you think I should like sleep it off or like?
No, I think we need to. I was gonna try and pull it out if it was just one, but that's not the plan anymore. Murphy, we gotta get you to a hospital or a doctor.
Alright. I'm real tired though.
You're gonna lose that eye if you don't. And how will you box? Everybody will hit you on your left. You'll never see it coming.
I'll look a lot cooler, but my depth perception will be pretty fucked.
Yeah, you'll be a terrible boxer who looks cool. You'll be the Boba Fett of boxing. It's a reference nobody will get.
Alright.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna immediately like try to rush him into the into my car and drive him to the nearest clinic or anything.
Great. Make competing size checks.
Ooh.
Oh, I failed mine. A 91.
7.
You succeed. Great. You pick him up and you're slowly getting him down the stairs. Both of you may. So who's holding who again?
I'm holding him.
You're holding just him?
Yeah.
You
not like holding
stairs.
him. I'm like holding him by his shoulder. Yeah.
Help me up.
You get to the stairs. Dave, I need you to make a power check for me.
No.
Let's make it at half since you're carrying him.
I got a 1.
Great. You feel, as you're at the top of the stairs, that same kind of push, like wind, trying to push you down the stairs. And as you're about to fall and tumble down the stairs with him, you manage to grab onto the railing.
I get a chill because it reminds me of the thing I read about William Herrick falling down the stairs. But I managed to bring him to my car, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, you see the front desk attendant.
Yeah, as I see.
Hey, where are you guys going? It's after 5 o'clock. It's Fridays and Saturdays. Everything's closed except for the local diner.
Is the clinic open or a hospital? I need to get my friend there. He has a problem.
Oh, Danvers? Yeah, they're probably open.
No. Like a health clinic to cure. He has eye worms, you see.
Oh yeah, Danvers. It's an all-in-one deal up there. You know, there are local clinic, there are local hospital, and they have the local asylum. Yeah, just go right up to Danvers. You know, They don't really close ever, so I bet if you knocked, you'd be able to get in.
It's all in the same building?
Yep,
Oh my
it's a
god.
big building.
I turned to Murphy.